KWTX News 10 Sports with Troy Hunt.
There are two big playoff games in our area tonight. The Mark Crawford game, which is in Waco, and the TAP State Championship game for Live Oak. That one is being played over at Midway High School at Panther Stadium. That's where we find our Taylor Williamson, who has more on the Falcons tonight. Taylor?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Troy. Well, we certainly have some football weather out here at Panther Stadium this evening. Going to be a pretty chilly contest between these two teams. Live Oak coming in trying to win their second straight state title after they took one home last year. On the other side, it's going to be Bracken Christian, who enters this week with a 10-3 record. Live Oak only 7-6, but you can attribute a lot of that to a brutal non-conference schedule. At one point this year, they were 1-6, but have since shifted things into gear and are now playing in the state championship game. But that non-district experience, it gave them a lot of tests against different types of teams. Bracken Christian, while many teams use a pass-first offense, they're going to run it up the middle, and Live Oak knows they have to be ready to stop a ground-heavy attack.
They've got a large power running back, number 8, and a large, more speedy guy, number 14. Good passing team, very good running team. I mean, we can't underestimate them at all. They're a lot like Blum was, very, very powerful, very run-oriented.
So yeah, as they said, they aren't going to be underestimating these guys, but Live Oak is as good as any team in their division, so expect a good game out here tonight. We'll, of course, have highlights and reaction tonight at 10. Live at Panther Stadium, I'm Taylor Williamson. Back to you, Troy.
Thank you, Taylor. Tomorrow night, a number of other area teams play their playoff games. That list includes La Vega. The Pirates are back in the regional final for the third straight season. Tomorrow night, they face Liberty Hill. That game is in Killeen. It's a district rematch, just like the last two seasons for the Pirates. La Vega did beat Liberty Hill earlier this season. They beat them 33-18. So the Pirates are a heavy favorite to win another region title and get back into the state semifinals. That being said, these are two teams that both like to run the football, so winning the line of scrimmage will be a key for La Vega.
Their whole philosophy is to limit your possessions offensively, and they do a good job of that. They're probably the best around, and it's going to be a big chore. You know, we've seen offense before. We played them before. We played Canyon Lake, so you know it's going to come down to just just a physical ball game. It's going to again blocking, tackling, execution. That's what it always comes down to.
Temple goes on the road a bit further tomorrow night for their regional final game. The Wildcats travel to Prairie View A&M to face Manville. It's a rematch from last year against one of the state's most talented teams. Wildcats beat Manville last year, and it was considered an upset. Same might be said if they win tomorrow night, because the Wildcats know they are facing a team that's really good.
Teams like Manville are going to tell you exactly what your weaknesses are, what you need to work on, where you do moving forward, win or lose. I mean, they're not ranked number one. Well, I know they're 2 in some polls and 1 in the other. In my opinion, they're the best football team in the state of Texas, and you know, it's fun to go up against that.
For you, and highlights tomorrow night of some big playoff games as well. Should be a lot of fun.
Exciting.
Definitely so. Not for Taylor though. He was
no, he's freezing.
Poor Taylor.
Thanks.
He didn't like the cold either. We'll be right back.